No.
Cool. Good evening, everyone. Welcome. This is Brian Finale, one of the co-founders here at Miley System Pro. And for all of our guests, this is just another edition of our Wednesday webinar that we have been hosting since August 2008. So we've been around for a handful of years here, and we are very extremely determined to just give you the best of the best. And normally, we do a quick overview, or I'll talk a little bit about MLSP. We're a couple minutes late tonight, so I apologize. I'm just going to jump right in if it's okay with you, because I dig this guy, this trainer. He's a gentleman who just moved back into the United States. Actually, I will say this, that before we do that, let me take a step back. If you are here, if you are a guest, I will say that somebody, honestly, if you're here and you haven't taken the test drive, somebody cares about you. This platform is an education platform. It's a training portal. This is not an MLM. This is not a business. This is an education area, community that can help you, not only teach you how to get more leads, drive more traffic with some of the hottest strategies. As you'll see tonight, this is one of the most proficient video marketers in this space right now. He's got one of the most acclaimed products on video marketing, which just so happens to have created some of the biggest success stories out there right now, which is so cool, and helped create some of those. So tonight is a case in point of what we've been able to do over the last 5 or almost 6 years now, which is so cool, is create leaders in the space of internet marketing. If you're a home business owner, network marketing, affiliate marketing, if you want to drive traffic, it is an ever-changing, ongoing, every day is different. And you got to have a community that is honestly dedicated to that, to give you the goods, the updated information on things like video marketing, on Facebook, on Twitter, on YouTube, on blogging, SEO, press releases, everything. And that's what this community does. And that's why MLSP is never going to go out of style. Like, there is no competition with what we do. It isn't not in direct competition with anything that you are doing. We give you websites that brand you. We teach you how, just like myself, I was struggling probably just like you 9 years ago. Actually, 9 years ago yesterday, which was pretty neat. Was my very first day in this industry. And 3 years struggling, $30,000 in debt because I was doing what everyone was telling me to do in that company, which was pitch my business. 3-foot rule. I was handing out bandit signs, for Pete's sakes, literally driving around or riding around in my bike at the time in the college I was living near, posting stuff up in Kinko's. It was a nightmare, a total nightmare. I found what MLSP gives you, which is lead with value, multiple income streams, so you can build relationships with people first, and literally just give people what they want. And when I started doing that, I started having success. My very first month, I hit 5-figure profit, and it's gone skyrocketed up. And that was back in 2008, 2009, something like that. 2007, 2008, excuse me. So anyway, I'm a marketer just like you, and if you're struggling, take the trial. After this, there's nothing to sell tonight. You're just going to get pure value, but it's a risk-free trial. Take a look around as well. Do some research. 99% of the top internet network marketers, home business owners, have come from this arena, this platform. And it's not me. It's not per se the guy who I'm introducing you in just a second. It's this culture, this community, what we are dedicated to. And that's really just giving you a way out, giving you a freaking freedom, giving you your kids back. That's what we do here at MLSP, regardless of whatever you promote. So take the test drive, MLSP.com, after tonight, and watch what happens. Watch the video too, because there's some. You'll probably recognize some superstars in there too, which we're very proud of that they came through this community, this incubator, whatever you want to call it. So MLSP, there it is. Join us. We'll help you build your business smarter, faster, make more money. If you choose to join us as an affiliate, you can make a heck of a lot of money as an affiliate of MLSP. You're here for the training. This guy, I've seen him grow over the last couple of years into, like I said, one of the most proficient video marketers out there, and you can't debate that. When it comes to internet network marketing and generating leads. And this guy and his business partner, Frank, have really helped push the bar and create some really neat success stories in the video marketing arena. So it honors me. It really does to bring this guy out. He's got a heart, just pure gold. If you ever get a chance at Live the Dream or any other event to buy this guy a drink and just sit next to him, you can just feel his passion just ooze out from every pore, everything he says, just coming from a good intention. And that's why I love the leaders here at MLSP, because it's just like one after the other like that. And this guy stands out, and just he's been awesome to work with. Like I said, created 2 products with Sound Traffic Mojo recently, leveraging SoundCloud. He's doing PPV. Tonight is not about PPV. But it's really neat because he's sending me updates on what he's up to, like 30, 40 leads a day for $1. It's just crazy stuff. But we're not going there. We're doing video tonight. But trust me when I tell you, when a guy like this speaks, guys, he's an asset and can teach you how to drive traffic to your business. L5 leader, Mark Harbert from used to say Chile, now he's in the United States, top earner, one of our EMT members, and you're in for a real treat because this guy's a phenomenal trainer. I'm ready to take some notes, dude. I'm ready. I got my pen and paper, dude. I'm ready. Come on out, man. The show is yours.
What's up, B?
What's up? It's good to see you, man. You look a lot more clear now with the United States internet versus out there with the Chileans.
Let me tell you what, man. I got rid of the goat that was running next to me, running the internet, and I got Verizon Files, man. This is like,
nice.
It's like 30 meg upload, man. It's insane.
Yeah, welcome to the big leagues, man.
Dude, when I got it, I was like sitting on my computer for like an hour. I'm like just testing the bandwidth. I'm like, oh my god, this is so cool.
I mean, I bet the video rendering and the editing is a little bit faster and all that good stuff.
Dude, uploading videos to YouTube from my computer is just insane. It's like I tested it out when I first got it. I uploaded a 1 gigabyte video in less than 60 seconds, dude. That's how fast it went.
Oh my goodness.
Went right up, dude. It was crazy. It was crazy.
What are you doing with a gig video, dude? What the hell? What are you doing?
It was like super. It was like the highest quality one. I just pulled one off my hard drive and just uploaded it. It was insane. It was like less than 60 seconds, man. It was up.
Wow, monster. Dude, awesome. Well, this is going to, I mean, I'd be pulling my hair out with the Chilean internet. You must be, that's like kind of like a breath of fresh air over there now.
Yeah, it's cool, man. I'm enjoying it. It's been awesome, and I love Chile, but let me tell you, man, I'm so pumped to be back in the States, and you guys are going to be seeing a lot more of me. Got a couple events I'm planning on going to here. It's great, man. It's good.
Right on, dude. Right on. Well, we're happy to have you, man. I'm here throughout the duration. Would not miss this. You see lots of guys. Lisa, Judy, Bradley, awesome. Dean, man, lots of McShay, awesome. Another fantastic video marketer. Very cool. Margaret, man, lots of familiar faces. We got hundreds of people on, man. The show is yours.
I'm seeing some requests for the mullet, man. I may have to bust that out. You know?
That picture is priceless. I hope you start the webinar with that one.
Yeah, that picture, man. I'd tell you, that was crazy. But
Love it.
Man, let's get rocking, dude. I'm stoked. I appreciate it. I love MLSP. This is for me. This is where I really got my start going in internet marketing, and this is always, dude. I'm a product of MLSP, man. That's it. I mean, I am. This is, I learned what I learned here. 90% of what I learned is from this community. Wow. And, as I went along and I started furthering my knowledge, the basis has always been here. And, when you guys really got this thing up and rocking, that was, man, I was hooked. The community is just awesome. And you're so right on, man. It's so easy to go online and look at all the big names right now in our space, and they've come through this community. It's amazing. It really is. This is like a leader factory. So,
and awesome. It's awesome that leaders like you are still here, man. A bunch of 90% of them are still in here training, just like you, just serving. It's awesome.
Yeah, absolutely. When you come up and really, this place gave me the platform to build a 6-figure business. What can I say? When I go back and I look at my bank statements every single month, I'm like, damn, awesome. I mean, it's great.
Love it, man.
It's great. So cool. Well, let's rock and roll this baby. We'll get into it here. Definitely talking about some YouTube stuff and video marketing in general. I'm gonna go ahead and share my screen here. We'll get her going.
Yeah, buddy. I'm muting up. Enjoy. I'll be out later.
All right. Let me. All right. Can you guys see my screen, Brian?
Yeah, you're good.
All right, cool. All right, well, what's up, guys? First, before I get started here, are you guys pumped tonight? I'm super excited to be here with you guys, and I just want to know if you guys are ready for some cool stuff. I got a few cool little tricks I'm gonna share with you. That it's funny, it just kind of hit me once I got here, but definitely want to see some energy flowing in this chat box. So if you guys can give me just a quick, I'm ready, I'm pumped, let's do it. We'll get into some of the stuff here. So I just want to see a little energy popping. I know we got a little delay here, but just give it to me. Are you guys ready? Yes. Pump, put it in the chat. I want to see it. I need to know that you guys are locked in with me. All right? I want to see some engagement here. All right? Let me see it. Bring it. Bring it. I'm seeing it. Boom. Awesome. Keep it coming. All right? I'm waiting for this little delay to catch up. All right? All right, here we go. There we go. Sweet. I love it. I love it. All right, good. You guys are with me. Cool beans. All right, guys, we're going. We're gonna get this thing rocking. Let me get my slides up here. Now there's gonna be kind of a combination of slides, and we're gonna do some some practical stuff too. And I'm titling tonight "Video Marketing." Get your butt on camera. All right, get on camera. Internet marketing is different now. You can't just sit on the computer and type articles all day long. Okay, you can't do it. You got to get on camera. If you notice, all the big leaders here in MLSP, all the big leaders online are all doing some type of video. Okay, it's critical. It's critical to your success in our space, network marketing, internet marketing. The biggest names are always getting on camera, showing their face, talking, and it's just where you got to be if you want to have an impact. Okay, so before we dig into this a little bit, I just want to, I know there's a lot of you guys on here that probably don't know who I am, so I want to make sure I give you a little bit of my story and help you to understand where I came from. I'm not going to spend a whole bunch of time on this, going to kind of move through it real quick because I want to give you the content, okay, so just hang with me. But for those of you that don't know me, I lived in Southern California for 8 years working in corporate America, okay. I was a corporate sales guy. I was an outside salesperson. I had accounts all throughout Southern California. I used to travel around in my car day in and day out visiting accounts. And during that time, I was attempting to build a network marketing business. And all throughout the day, as I drove in my car, I was listening to personal development. I was getting 5-6 hours a day of personal development in my brain. I was filling my brain with positive things. And at that time, I was just totally slammed in debt. I mean, I was in debt up to my eyeballs. And I was literally crying out. There were mornings I went to work, literally tears running down my face, because I didn't know how I was going to, get out of this mess. I had so much debt. I had my mortgage. It was just killing me. And I was literally like upside down every month. I mean, I was, more was going out than was coming in, and it was a painful situation. Through that time, I literally gained a whole bunch of weight. My health was suffering. I couldn't sleep at night. I mean, it sucked ass, man. That's all I can say. And if you've been in that situation, you know, and it's pretty amazing. And when the recession hit in 2008. In 2008, later in 2009, I ended up getting laid off. Okay, I lost my house, my 2 cars, basically everything my wife and I owned was gone. We had to sell it all off because we were so underwater. We ended up short selling our house because we were like an inch away from going into foreclosure. So we ended up short selling it. We got out from underneath it. The real estate just took tanked in Southern California. We bought our house for $380,000. We ended up selling it for $140,000. That's how under the water we were. Okay, and so trust me, if there's any of you on here that know what I'm talking about, believe me, I've been there. Okay, and it's very easy to hear Brian introducing me and as a top earner, and trust me, it was not always like that for me. It was some hard times. And believe it or not, I've still had to clean up some of the mess from 5 years ago still. I got back here and realized, oh gosh, I still got to do that. Okay, yeah, I got that. So a lot of things, I've gone through that junk. At that time, we moved to Chile. I know a lot of you guys on here know that, I lived in Chile for 4 years. When I It was awesome. I moved down there with my wife. I loved it down there. Chile's a great place. We moved there in December of 2009, and it was great. I got down there. I was working. I was doing a little bit of like virtual assistant type IT stuff, and I was doing some consulting work with internet marketers, big name internet marketers. They were paying me to do work for them, and I finally got to a point where I was like, you know what, this sucks. I still don't want. I'm still working a job. I don't want a job. I want a business with some leverage. So I really, dug in. I met Frank, and we started going to town, and video marketing was our deal, and we just, got in, really went to work hardcore, got a passion for it. You could probably hear it in my voice. I love this stuff, man. Freaking love it. You gotta love it. You want to get somewhere in this business, you gotta freaking love what you do. If you don't love this stuff, you need to get out. Man, you gotta eat it, sleep it, breathe it. You gotta love it. All right? And that is what, helped me, get the success that I've had. So as Brian was just saying, just moved back to the US 1 month ago. Literally, it's 1 month ago yesterday. And I'm just outside of Tampa, Florida now. I love it here, man. It rains a lot, but pretty, very humid. But absolutely love Florida. It's gorgeous out, man. So stoked. It's beautiful. So we've just had a blast so far. We're living in a really, really killer apartment. It's really nice. We love it. We just got here, bought all new furniture, decked out the place. I've been on a freaking Amazon binge ever since I've got back. In Chile, I couldn't get any products there. It was like a huge tax when you order stuff. So I never bought it. I mean, it was like you're paying like double, and it was very difficult to get stuff like you take for granted the simple things. I mean, I couldn't just go online and order something. So ever since I've gotten here, I bought a brand new Mac. I bought some lighting. I got myself a really nice blue Yeti microphone for my computer. Buying all this stuff, man. And I couldn't have done it if it wasn't possible for a community like MLSP that taught me how to market my business and do it correctly. Okay, and so just know that a few years ago for me, going on an Amazon binge and buying up a whole bunch of stuff on Amazon was the only way I could have done it is if I put it all on credit. Everything I've purchased here, I've probably spent a couple $1,000s over the last month, and it's all been cash. I've paid all cash for everything. I couldn't dream of that a couple years ago. So super grateful. So here's my story. Some more. It's still very surreal to me. Here's some of the leaderboards you see here. I've been a part of MLSP since January of 2009. I've generated almost 23,000 leads in MLSP. About 95% of those leads have come from YouTube marketing. I'm an EMT member. I've been on EMT since October of 2012. I absolutely love being part of the EMT. It's awesome to see some of the inner workings, take part in the masterminding of the top leaders here, and really have some say-so in the direction that MLSP takes. For me, it's been, like I said, it's been an honor. For absolutely. So it is very surreal to me. I'm the number 6 all-time lead producer in MLSP, and you can see there on the leaderboard. And I'm also the number 6 all-time producer for MLSP signups. So that is really wild. I remember when I first got going, I was in such dire straits financially. I could have never dreamed at that time. I couldn't even picture. It was so far off that I could ever be the number 6 all-time lead producer in MLSP or the number 6 MLSP sign-up producer. Give me a break. So, and I'm a 6-figure earner. I don't tell you all of this to brag, but to show you and tell you and inspire you that if I can do this, if I can do it, so can you. You can do this. Okay? Some of you out there right now are thinking, I don't know if I can do this. I don't know if this is right for me. I don't know if this community is right for me. Don't listen to it. Don't listen to that voice in your head telling you that. You can do this, because I'm telling you, I was in the worst shape ever, and things turned around for me when I put my head down, got passionate, and went to work. All right? And you can do this too. All right? My story, co-creator of Tube Traffic Mojo and Sound Traffic Mojo, and for me, what an incredible privilege with Tube Traffic Mojo. It's incredible how many success stories we've seen come out of that course. We've sold nearly 1,000 units of that course, and it blows me away every single day to see people getting leads, sales, new distributors, all because of this tiny little course called Tube Traffic Mojo. And by the way, for all of you that have the course, we are working on updates right now as we speak. There's going to be a few updates that we're going to add in there. 90% of what's in there is still extremely, extremely, it's still very valid. It still works perfectly. And, when we put that course together, we really were only coming at that course with one perspective, and that was a lead generation perspective. Okay, and some of the things I'm going to share with you tonight, I want to shift your thinking a little bit, okay? Because really, we've always taught about using YouTube for lead generation. How to create content, rank it in the search engines, blah blah blah. That's all still very valid, but I want to talk about it from a whole nother perspective tonight, and hopefully open your eyes a little bit as to what's possible. Okay, so with video marketing, number one, if you are not doing it, you need to. Even if you're into Facebook marketing, you need to open a YouTube channel. You need to have one because it's super, super powerful for audience building. Okay, no other marketing strategy allows you to build rapport with prospects like video. Okay, absolutely, it is crucial to your success to doing internet marketing, no matter your strategy. Even if you're not ranking stuff in the search engines, you need it for rapport building with people on your list. You need it. You have to integrate it into all things. Okay, I have video all throughout my funnels. When people opt into my list, they get a welcome video, me saying, hi, how are you? When they get to a sales page, there's video on there. On my list, as I send, broadcasts out to my list, I send emails to people that are on my list, a lot of times I'm always including videos. Go back to my blog, here's a video of me giving you training. I do all kinds of stuff, and through that interaction, that rapport building, people get to know me. I've literally had people on my list for 10 months, 11 months, almost a year that said, I've been watching you. I feel like I know you. I have no clue who they are, but they feel like they know me. You know why? Because they've seen my videos over and over and over and over again, and they've heard my voice, and they've seen me, they've seen my facial expressions, everything, and they've gotten to know me. That's the power of video, okay? And it turns you literally into a mini celebrity. Now, I've been to events over the last couple years, and I'm telling you, it's amazing. It is amazing, and I feel like, I'm nothing special. I'm nothing special. I'm just a guy who had a passion, who wanted to make something happen and get myself out of the rat race. And I did it with video. I talk about my passions in video. I talk about those things, and it literally turns you into a mini celebrity. I've gone to some of these events, and I've had people come up to me and say, wow, I've seen all your videos. And it's like, you see it in people's eyes. They're almost like starstruck, and it's like, wow, dude, I'm just a dude just like you, man. I'm just a guy making videos, sticking them on YouTube, making sure people see them, And it turns you into a mini celebrity. And I was really shocked, one time going to an event when somebody came up to me and asked me for my autograph. I'm like, are you serious? Okay, cool, man. So signing an autograph, and it was really wild. So really awesome stuff. But it's super easy to do nowadays with technology. Guys, there's no excuses. There's really no excuse for not doing video. And I'm going to show you at the end. I'm going to show you just a little trick, and it's really not that difficult. Probably some of you guys are already doing this to some extent with your mobile phones. Okay, and but it's just so simple and easy to do now with everything, with all the tools you have in front of you. I'm going to show you how to put the tools together and just make a super powerful, 1-2 punch with using your mobile phone, putting out content. All right, so it's so easy to do. If you just look at your phone, I mean, my gosh, the quality. I just shot a video today, and I'm going to show you a little bit about that from my phone. And the quality of the video camera on my iPhone is insane. It's insane. It's like 1080p. That's like super high def. I mean, everybody's like, what equipment do I need? What equipment do I need? Probably I'm guessing 50 to 60% of you maybe, I don't know for sure, but I'm sure a bunch of you have an iPhone or an Android phone or some type of smartphone with a killer camera on it. You want to know what you need equipment-wise? There you go. You don't need anything else. It's very simple. It's built into what you have. Okay? Technology is it's so there. It's so easy. It's so accessible nowadays. Where just a few years ago, it was like, okay, if you wanted to get some decent video, you had to go invest in like a nice camera. Not now. Now with technology the way it is, everybody should be doing it. There's not one person on this webinar right now that should not do some form of video marketing. I mentioned it before. No matter what your marketing strategy is, you need to be working video into it. Okay? No matter what it is, it doesn't matter. Okay? Now I'm not talking about doing videos for ranking. That's one piece of the pie, and I want you guys to expand your minds here a little bit when it comes to video marketing. Okay? I want you to stop thinking of video to rank it in the search engines. Okay? I'm not saying don't do it, but I'm saying expand yourself a little bit. The possibility of creating an audience of people that get to know you, like you, and trust you. Do you know that some of the most watched videos on YouTube are from people that have created an audience? There's people that literally, they put a video out and bam, they get 1 million views within the first 24 hours. You know why? Because they've built an audience. They created videos that people loved and shared with their friends. Okay? And one of the things that you should be doing is being a student of video marketing. If you're doing any type of video, which you should be, you need to be a student of it. Okay? When I say be a student, go on YouTube and search around. Okay? Search around and find some of the biggest people on YouTube that have like huge followings and see what they do. Watch them. See what they do. What do they do? How are they engaging their audience? What are they doing? Get ideas from those people. It's crazy. Like I'm starting to get ideas, from doing all these things, and I'm beginning to make videos with these little ideas, funny stuff, goofy stuff, things that are really getting people to stick on the videos. And I'm going to talk to you. A lot of you guys know I had my main YouTube channel was shut down a couple months ago, but I'm going to get into it in a second and tell you what I've been doing. Number one, since then I've been moving, of course, but I've also been kind of keeping my eye to my ear to the ground, so to speak, and I've really been digging in to really kind of find out what YouTube wants. Okay, and I'm gonna talk to you about that. Okay, so everybody should be doing this. Okay, so here's what we've taught in the past, and I kind of mentioned this already. We've taught you to create a keyword-focused video around what people are searching for in the search engines. Okay, and the purpose of that was to rank it, get it up to show up there, in YouTube and in Google, and then create your video based on that keyword. Okay, this is basically what we've been going over. Upload your video and optimize it so it can be found online in YouTube and in Google. And do off-page optimization strategies that help your videos to rank in the search engines. Okay, that's the summary of what we've taught in the past. And the good news is this all still applies to creating videos today. Okay, it all does. It all still applies. However, there's more to YouTube. Okay, and this is where I want you to, again, expand your mind here a little bit. Okay, start thinking outside the box, because I had to literally sit down because I was so entrenched in doing videos this way, keyword research, creating a keyword focused video and then putting it out for the sole purpose of lead generation. And yes, I am still doing that, and I'm going to do that moving forward as well. However, I'm going into it with a new perspective. Okay, and that perspective is, number one, my channel was shut down. Okay. And so that really got me to question, what does YouTube really want with their content? What are they looking for on the site? Okay? And I'm going to tell you some of the things that I feel like I did wrong, not necessarily that caused my channel to get shut down, but over a longer period of time, why I think that it was a lot easier to shut my channel down than not to shut it down. Okay? So, I wanted to give them what they want, and I want to keep my channel from getting shut down, just like any of you. I mean, it's kind of crazy because I know a lot of you guys out there that get your channel shut down, and a lot of you have come to me and said, my channel just got shut down. What do I do? Why is it happening? And you know what my answer typically is? I don't know what to tell you. I don't know what to tell you, because the truth is, YouTube can shut you down anytime, and there's always a risk of that. Okay, but I'm going to give you a huge tip here in just a second for you YouTube marketers out there to protect your content. Okay, so that you don't lose it all. Okay, you may lose it on YouTube, but at least you don't have to use it all, and you may not know about this. So get a pencil ready, or a pen, and a pad of paper, and you're going to want to write this down. But I wanted to give them what they were looking for, okay? And again, there's no guarantees that your channel will be around forever. There's no guarantee, okay? It's a free service, okay? And I know it's a bummer when you get it shut down. Mine was a bummer to get shut down. I had that channel for like 5 years, okay? And it's been great. But here's what you want to do. You want to do regular backups on your channel. Now, what do I mean by how do you do a backup of your channel? You may or may not know this for you YouTube people out there, but Google has it built in. Here's a huge tip, and you want to write it down. Back up your channel. You can go to google.com/takeout, okay? And basically what this is, you go to this website, and here's a shot. You can download an entire copy of all your data in YouTube. Okay, this includes every single service that Google offers. Everything in bookmarks, Hangouts, Google Pluses, YouTube, Google Drive, Google Plus, Pages, Photos, Profile, Google Stream, whatever that is. I've never heard of that, never used it. And Messenger, all these services you can use. Okay, and here's a shot when you click on it and you go here. You check which ones you want. You can see down here you got YouTube, and you create an archive. And it puts it in a zip file format, okay? It takes a little bit for them to create it, and then you can download it right there, and you can download it. What it does is it takes every single video that you've ever put on your YouTube channel, and then what it does is it zips it into a format, and you can download it. Now, to download it, it could be a couple gigabytes, okay, with all your videos, but it pulls all the original files with which you uploaded it, okay? This is a huge thing. You want to make sure you're doing this on a regular basis. And I'm telling you this because when my channel got shut down, I didn't do this. And I knew about this before my channel got shut down. And why didn't I do it? I don't know. I don't know why I didn't do it. It was always like, yeah, I'll get to it later. I'll get to it. You know, that procrastination thing. Yeah, I'll get to it. It's no problem. My channel can get shut down. I'm doing everything the way I'm supposed to. And then I log in one day and bam, channel was shut down. I'm like, damn it. Crap. I didn't download it. So I had something like 120 videos, 130 videos on that channel. Really bummed me out. So I recommend that you jot this down in your calendar and make sure that you do a backup at least once a month, especially if you're creating content on a regular basis. Okay. And it's cool because when you download it all, it categorizes it all for you. You basically get everything that you need. And you can back up your entire Google channel. Now, this is something Google offers, so use it to your advantage. Guys, I'm telling you, minimum at least once a month. Download it, and then next month when you download it again, download it, create an archive, download it, and then delete your old one. Get it off your hard drive. That way you're always keeping a fresh one. If you want to do it more, do it more. But make sure you're protecting your content so that you don't lose it. Because if you lose your channel, then at least you have some content you can re-upload later. Make sense? Cool. So what does YouTube want? It's very simple. They want social engagement and activity. Okay? Here's a shot of the YouTube terms. Now let's read this together because this is cool. Okay? When you really understand it. Remember that this is your community. Each and every user of YouTube makes the site what it is. So don't be afraid to dig in and get involved. You see? Get involved. Have fun with the site. There's a lot to see here, and lots of folks make amazing stuff. One of them might be you. Equipments get cheaper and easier to use all the time, so dive in and enjoy. Let folks know what you think. Feedback is part of the experience, and when done with respect can be a great way to make friends, share stories, and make your time on YouTube richer. So, leave comments, rate videos, make your own responses to videos that affect you, enter contests of interest. There's a lot going on and a lot of ways to participate. You may not like everything you see, some of the content, blah, blah, blah. You can read the rest of that. But look at point number 2. This is what YouTube wants. They want you to be on their site sharing. Just think about this. When you go to Facebook, what are you doing on Facebook? You're socializing. You're connecting with people. Essentially, YouTube wants the same thing. They want you to be active on their site. Now, I will tell you, to my, not shame, I don't want to say that, but to my, I didn't do that. To be honest with you, I did not do that with my main YouTube channel. I created videos, uploaded them, occasionally wrote, went in, liked a video here and there, maybe shared a video here and there, but I was not a regular on the site, okay? I was using it mainly to create content and rank it to get leads, okay? I'm going to continue doing that. Trust me, I'm going to keep doing that, but I'm also will be way more active on YouTube than I have in the past, okay? And I mean, I'll be on there pretty much daily, watching videos, liking them, sharing them, commenting, responding to comments. And see, this is what they want, okay? If you create a channel, and we've taught that in Tube Traffic Mojo, to, create additional channels, create multiple channels to protect your content. But I will tell you, I'm not going to tell you to stop doing that, okay? I'm not going to tell you to stop doing that. However, this is what's very important. If you get a manual review of your channel, okay, one of the things that they're going to look at is to see how active you've been on the site. I guarantee it. If they go in there and they see that all you've done basically is create videos, put them on there, and then you're not doing anything else, that's going to be a huge red flag. They're going to see that what you've basically been doing is just posting videos for promotional purposes. That's not what they want. You can do promotional stuff, but they also want to see you active on the site. Now, they probably give a lot more leeway to big brands, because I don't know exactly that big brands are really active on YouTube. I can't say for sure, but I will tell you this, they probably give a lot bigger leeway to them. Got a newsflash for you. You're not a big brand, okay? So, use it to your benefit. I'm not saying go spend hours a day watching YouTube videos and commenting and liking, and be involved in our niche. I mean, if you're doing, network marketing, stuff like that, watch network marketing videos. Go out there and subscribe to the leaders in the industry. See what they're doing. Comment on their videos. Those are the ones that are authorities in the niche, in network marketing, internet marketing. Subscribe to their channels and make sure that you're interacting on those videos. You know why? Because they are earning authority with YouTube. And if they see you interacting on these channels, that's going to bring massive authority back to your channel. And when I say authority, the more activity you have on your channel, liking, sharing, interacting, commenting, rating, all that stuff, like here it says make your own responses to videos that affect you. If you want to make a video in response to another video you saw, do it and then put a link in the description back to that main video along with a link to your capture page. Okay? Maybe with a call to action at the end. Hey, I was just telling you about this, but here's this link if you want this. You know what I'm saying? So you got to think of it in a different way. It's a social network. They want social engagement and activity. We got to stop thinking of it as just a content, a content site where we pump out content and throw it up for ranking purposes. And that's pretty much all we've really taught this, out there. But I'm telling you right now, me personally, I'm changing my view toward YouTube, okay? Because I believe that if you do this, I really believe that if you do this, you're going to have a much better chance of your channel not getting shut down, okay? That's not a guarantee, but if you give them what they want, it's going to be a lot better when it comes down to salvaging your channel. I hope you guys are really loving this and digging this, man. I can't really see what you guys are doing, but I hope you guys are really understanding where I'm coming from here, because this is important stuff. All right, So again, give them what they want. Socialize, comment, and reply to comments. Like comments, vote on comments. They got a little voting feature. I'm going to show you that here in a second. But share, like, and favorite videos on a regular basis. Okay? If the primary reason, and this is in their terms of service, if the primary reason you're using YouTube is to take them away from YouTube, it's against their terms. That's like saying if the sole purpose that you're on YouTube is to promote your products and services and drive traffic, essentially is what they're saying, it's against their terms. Okay? You're going to be more likely to get a YouTube channel shut down than to keep it around. Okay? So don't do that. Have one of your reasons be to drive traffic to your offers, maybe your MLSP capture pages, things like that. But the other part of it is be active and socially active on the site. Okay? Use it for what it was intended for. You can merge those two together and be very successful at it. Okay? Now, I just started a brand new channel, guys, because I really haven't created a new one since my other one got shut down. I spent some time to really think about how I wanted to go about it. And I have some other channels out there, thankfully, that still bring me leads every day, which is awesome. But it came from a branding perspective. I really wanted to make sure that I went into this with a different mindset. Okay, and I hope I'm giving you some of that. So participate in the community. It looks better if you get a manual review, as I said already. So I hope you guys got that. Now what I want to do is we're going to shift gears here a little bit, and I'm going to take us over to my new YouTube channel, and I just want to run through a lot of the new stuff, that's on there. Things are changing. They've kind of changed layouts a little bit, and help you take a look at some things that maybe you didn't know were there. Maybe you didn't know they existed. All right. So let me see here real quick. Let's go over here. All right, so I'm just going to show you this, my new channel. I literally just set this up, like, I don't know, 2 weeks ago. Maybe not even that long. But yeah, and I'm going ahead with stuff. I don't even really have this fully filled out yet. I haven't even optimized the channel. Yeah, go ahead.
Hey, can you do me a favor and click Command or make it bigger, Command Plus or whatever your
yeah.
Maybe make your screen smaller, just so we can see. But cool, good stuff so far, man. Right on.
All right, cool. You see it right there?
Maybe one or two more.
Yeah.
Yeah, if you dig into some techie stuff for show descriptions.
Okay, cool.
Great, thanks, man.
Yep. So yeah, I haven't really even really got this channel optimized. I haven't really done a lot to it yet, but I'm just showing you where I'm going with it. Okay. So essentially, this is your channel. Now, what I did in the past was, again, I was not very active. Okay, I wasn't going around and commenting on videos. I wasn't liking videos. I wasn't commenting on channels. I wasn't doing any of that stuff. Why? Because I never really looked at it that way. I was always looking at YouTube as a content producer. Put content out, rank it, get leads. But I'm gonna tell you right now, guys. And I've always known this. Okay, I've always known. Look, it's not just about how many leads you get, okay? Leads are awesome and leads are critical, okay? So anybody that tries to downplay, that getting leads, you don't need leads, I'll show you how to, you can go out there and do the traditional networking stuff. Nothing wrong with that, okay? You don't have to get, per se, internet leads to be successful, but I'll tell you right now, it certainly does make a massive difference in building your brand and your influence, okay? And so it's super important to understand that leads are important, okay? However, that's only one sliver of the pie, okay? Leads are important, but if you don't know how to build a relationship with that list, then honestly, if you don't know how to talk to them, if you don't know some of the basics, then really you can get all the leads in the world, but you're going to still struggle. You may make some money, you may do some things, but really traditional networking still plays into having leads, guys. I mean, it really does. And I've known that, and I do that, but really I haven't utilized that enough on YouTube. Okay, so let's just dig in here. It's been good. I've got a couple subscribers. A lot of you guys here in the community. It's awesome. And one of the things that I never really did, which I will be doing going forward, is really encouraging people to subscribe to my channel, which you should do for you as well. You should encourage people to subscribe. Subscribe to your channel and really interact with you, okay? And that's what you're looking for. So as you go into your channel, let's go in here to the let's go into the YouTube settings. All right, actually, let's go here to, I think, our dashboard. Okay, yeah, here's our dashboard. Now, I literally, guys, I have 2 videos on this channel. Okay, 2 videos. And what's cool is I'm gonna show you. I got 1 video. I made it today. I did it everything on my phone. I edited it on my phone. I added in some of my branding clips all on my phone. I did it all on my phone today. Uploaded it, optimized it, uploaded it from my phone. Everything was done on my phone. And I'm going to show you what I'm using to do that, and how you can begin to also rank those videos using an automated process, okay? So that there's no reason you should not be pumping out content with this every single day. It's so easy when you got your phone. So anyway, let's get back to this here. It's on the dashboard. It's really cool. You've got a lot of things. Number 1, here's our video manager. This is always where it's going to show you where your videos are. Again, I've only got 2 videos on here. Trust me, over the next couple months, you're going to see a lot of videos in here. I've got a killer plan laid out. I'm going to be creating a lot of content. And that's what your goal should be as well. So what you want to do is you really want to be familiar with how things work. So YouTube is also implemented over the last couple months, and some of you guys have probably already seen this, but it's live events. Okay, now it's kind of similar to like Google Hangouts, but you can actually, and I haven't done anything with this yet, guys. Trust me. I'm going to be playing around with all this stuff, but where you can create live events and literally schedule them, almost like a TV show. And when you think about this, guys, this is super powerful. Okay. Think about this. If you want to start creating a live event, if you do like a weekly live event, I mean, think about it. You can send your list to it. You could do like some type of show. You could even invite leaders to come on with you. Maybe do a live show with a leader for an hour, talking about marketing. You could even take questions, things like that. I mean, guys, the possibilities are endless here. I mean, you literally have at your fingertips, a tool where you can brand yourself like never before. I mean, it's like it's so easy. The tools are right here, and you can do this. And one of the things that are coming down the line, which I'm not saying anybody would necessarily utilize it, but you can charge. You're going to be able to charge for videos. That's the thing that YouTube is working on. Do you guys realize I just heard a statistic the other day that was in the 18 to 34 range, the 18 to 34 age group watches more YouTube videos than they do their cable networks? Do you realize that? That is huge, because that is the group that is kind of charging forward. They're the ones that are coming over the next few years. I'm telling you, I don't think cable TV is always it's never going to go away, but it's certainly going to decline in usage because of YouTube. This is a place, guys. This is where you want to be. You want to be here. You want to build a brand. You want to have engaging videos. You want to have stuff that's really going to help people find you, and you want to become that like authority. You want to have that and be unique. Be you. That's what this is all about. Okay. So we got playlists, tags. All right. These are certain tags that you can use. Search history. Whenever you search YouTube, it shows up here. Okay, so you can go back and kind of see what your search history was. Now, I actually deleted all mine. I like to, go in and delete it fairly often. Whether they delete it off their servers, I don't know. I tend to be fairly private, I guess. I like to, clean my tracks up just for privacy reasons. But Anyway, this is where your search history would be. Likes. These are videos. I even liked my own video because, you know, I like myself. But, you know, this shows you any videos that you like will show up in here. So if there's one out there you really like, you like it and it shows up here, you can come back to it later. But, you know, I recommend you like a lot of videos, especially people in our niche, especially people in this community. Help each other out, you know. That's one of the great things about a community is we really help each other, you know. And with our course, Tube Traffic Mojo, one of the things that we put together there was a syndication group. And that syndication group is still used today. People create videos, put them in there, people go in there, and they like them, they share them, they watch each other's. You know, that's a big deal. And it is a big deal. And that's giving them what they want, okay? So next in the community tab, now this is super cool, okay? This is cool. Thanks, Martin. Martin just commented here a minute ago. I'm assuming he's on the webinar here. But here's the thing with comments. This is newly redesigned here. Like, this is a new way to do it. So one of the things that I have done in the past, and I'm not doing it anymore because I'm just not. I'm gonna let people be people, and if they give negative comments on my videos, I'm gonna leave them. I'm just gonna leave it there for them. You know, I don't know why. It's their opinion. Let them do it. You know. But here's the thing. You can go in and it's very easy to moderate your comments here and see what comments are on your channels. It's much easier to reply now. Okay, so you go here to the comments and like I can reply to Martin right here, and I'll do that in a little bit. But you know, Martin is very easy, and so the more comments you get, it's very easy to come in here and to reply to them. If you have one that's held for review, it'll be here, and then you want to check this, the ones that are likely spam. Okay. Comment settings, again, you can set those. I would just set it to allow all comments. I used to hold all comments for review, but you know, I'm just gonna leave it I'm gonna leave it open. You know, my thing is let the comments roll. You know, so this is your inbox, kind of like a email system here on YouTube. People can send you direct messages, things like that. That's what this would be. So let's go back here. Let's go to channel settings now. Now, basically, what channel settings is, and you know, they've added a few things in here, and I'll show you these here in just a second. But one of the cool things that happens here is you want to make sure, number one, that you verify your channel. Now, I verified this. You do it with a cell phone or home phone or whatever. And what the system does is, once you verify your channel, it calls you with a verification number, and you just type it in, and it verifies that you actually are a real person, that you're not a bot, and things like that. So you want to make sure you do that, because once you do that, it opens up a lot of the features on the channel. You get a very limited channel if you don't do that. Like, for instance, you can upload videos that are longer than 15 minutes. If you don't do that, you're limited to 15-minute videos. Okay. There are going to be times when you do videos longer than that. Okay, if you're doing like a training or you're doing a real in-depth review of something, you know, you're going to probably go longer. And this is a huge one right here, and I'm going to go into this in a second. There are some things that I hit on a few points at Live the Dream here this past November on a few things that have really hurt conversions from a lead generation standpoint. And I'm going to show you another one that is hurting it as well. Okay, so external annotations are critical. You want these active, so you really need to make sure you verify, because this lets you put annotations on your videos and then click out to a capture page or whatever you want. Okay, so and then also you want to be able to create custom thumbnails. Okay. This is super important too, guys. We actually, you know, Frank was out there. He had some thumbnails that he had created. Well, somebody went out and took his exact same design and was creating exact same thumbnails as Frank. And it was like, dude, you know, come on, man, do your own stuff. This is one of the things, I'll be honest with you guys right here, that really kind of, and it's not good from a YouTube point of view either. Okay. But one of the things that I've noticed, and probably a lot of you guys have noticed, and this is why I'm trying to shift your thinking a little bit here tonight of how you view YouTube, because is not just a place to throw content and rank, okay? It's not. You can do that, but you want to look at it from a bigger point of view. And what I've seen is that literally, if you go do, people that are doing company reviews, and I have nothing against company reviews, I think they're a great way to get your content out there, okay, and get in front of, you know, other network marketers. It's a great way to do it. But there's one huge problem with the way people are doing them right now. And it's the fact that every freaking person that I see doing them is saying the same freaking thing. Go watch some company review videos, and everybody's saying the same thing. It's like, hi, blah, 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 and it's like, it's the same thing. Everybody is saying the same thing. And you know what it is? It's repetitive, boring content. That's all it is. It's like, now we did a bunch of company reviews. I have some out there that are still generating me leads. However, the problem is, you know, and I'm super flattered, is I put out a blog post the other day called Follow the Leader, not Copy the Leader, okay? You always want to find out what leaders are doing that are successful in what you're trying to accomplish. However, you do not want to copy them. And when I mean that, that can apply to many things. So for instance, I've actually seen people take some of my videos. I literally saw somebody had a video and they were saying exactly what I had said in one of my other videos. I mean, literally, it was the same words. It's like they had the video, they had it transcribed, and then they were reading it on their computer screen. And I'm like, oh my gosh, guys, it's not what it's about, okay? Look, I know I'm good at video marketing. I know I am. I don't mean that in an egotistical way. I just know I'm good at it. But guys, trust me when I tell you this, okay? You have to find your own voice. You have to find your own personality. You have to find it, okay? You cannot go out and copy the leader. It's not good. It's like taking a leader's email. And this has been a topic of conversation too, where somebody, you know, a leader sends out emails. They write their own emails, and then somebody just copies it, sends it out to their list like it's coming from them. Now, there are times when you use swipe copy. That's fine when it's given for that purpose. But unless you have strict permission to do it, you shouldn't do it. And I'm trying to apply that same thing here to videos because it gets boring, guys. You know, come up with your voice, find your strength, and play that, okay? And what I wanted to point out here with the custom thumbnails is, check this out. Choose your video's thumbnail by uploading your own. Your own. That means your own. The one you create. Not the, you know, you can get some ideas and other ideas from people, but your own. And it's the same thing that applies to your videos. Make them your own. Not his own or their own, but your own. Put your personality into it. Let this be your personal branding hub. That's what YouTube can be for you, okay? And when YouTube catches on that there's all these videos out there that are repetitive, all saying the same thing, guess what? It doesn't just hurt the people who are doing it, it hurts everybody, okay? So the thing is my goal here is to help you shift your perspective on what YouTube is, and you brand you. That's what this whole system and community has always been about. It's about turning you into the leader that you should be, okay? So stop trying to copy everything leaders are doing. Model what you're doing after what leaders are doing, but do not copy them, okay? And I hope that gels. I hope you guys know my heart here. I'm not trying to be critical. I'm just trying to help you grow into the leader that I know you all can be, okay? So upload your own content, put your own voice on it, be your own person, and I promise you the results you get will far surpass what you could do by copying a leader, okay? Trust me, okay? It's like, you know, I'm dating myself here, okay, guys? I'm 40 years old, all right? I'm 40 years old. I'm proud to say that. But here's the thing, you know, back in the day, 20 years ago, when cassette tapes were really big, okay? Have you ever noticed that when you copied a cassette tape, if you went and bought, you know, a brand new tape, and it was like a band or whatever, and you put it in, it sounds really good, but Once you started copying it, the copy was not as good as the original. Okay, and then if you copied a copy, the one you copied a copy is worse than the copy you copied it from. If that makes sense. So it's like the more you copy, the more watered down it gets, the more the message gets lost. Okay? So what I'm trying to really hit hard on is find your own voice, guys. Find your own voice. And what I love is that MLSP just did this. It's getting ready to finish up with the five month leadership journey. It's so awesome to see people that are coming through that, and they're finding their own voice. They're finding who they are. They've gone through all this training, and I can't wait for that product to be, really, if there's so much value in that product. There's so much value there. So, you want to make sure you nab that up. That's a really good product, and I'm proud to have been involved in that. But the key is helping people find their own voice. Okay. Hopefully I've hit on this enough and bored you enough with that, but I hope I'm gelling with you guys. I hope this just hits you square in the heart and challenges you to rise up and be the leader you can be. Okay? Stop playing small and play big. Be in this. Engage your mind. Okay? Stop looking for systems. And the last thing, and I'll move on, I promise. Okay? As humans, we always have this tendency to systematize stuff. We want it. Just tell me how to do it, and I'll do it. You just give me the 1, 2, 3, and I'll do it. You see, but when you want to be a leader, it's not just about, hey, give me the 1, 2, 3. It's about you creating the 1, 2, 3. Okay? You see, it's you thinking outside the box. We tend to systematize stuff, so we look for, well, what's this person? I'm just going to do what they're doing. Guys, trust me. Model the leader, don't copy the leader. Okay, I'm moving on now. Sorry. All right, so paid subscriptions, see, that's coming. That's actually here. You can do that. I haven't implemented that. I don't know that I will. I don't know. Okay, we hit on that. So now this is really cool, okay, and I suggest you do this. Now, I don't know how many of you have done this, but especially with what I'm going to show you here in just a moment about mobile phones, you're going to want to make sure you set this. Okay, now this is your defaults. In other words, what this is when you upload a video, the settings that you have, which, the privacy, public, category, how-to, or style. I usually go with how-to because a lot of my videos are how-tos. Okay, standard YouTube license. Now you can put a title and description, but I don't recommend that you do that. Okay, I recommend you leave it open, and each video you type that in. But these are just standard, things that every video that gets uploaded will get all this added to it. Okay, so I recommend with every one though you put your own title and optimize it in that way. Now you can put tags. I am going to put tags in there, that are just standard. But when I want to optimize it a little bit more, I'm going to go in and make sure I change these up. Okay, but this is just in case, I don't do that right away. All right. So comments and responses, I recommend just leave it to allow comments. Caption certification, this content has never been aired on television. Yep, you want to set that there. Suggest video improvements. You can leave it there if you want to see improvements, but I would just set it to never. I'm going to because I'm pretty good at my videos. So. And then make statistics available on the watch page. You can certainly click that and leave that. Okay. So let's see here. Let's move on here. Just hit that. In video programming. Okay. So this is a cool little thing. What you can do, and this is something you want to set up, especially on on your channel. And I will be setting this up eventually to get there, but. A channel branding element to overlay on your videos. And what this does is it takes your little icon and it puts it on your videos. Okay? Super powerful because it's a branding thing. Okay? And people can hover over it and subscribe to your channel on it. So you want to make sure you set that up. Okay? That's a cool little feature. So you can feature one of your videos or playlists across all of your videos. So let's say you're promoting MLSP, or you're promoting, let's just say the Wednesday weekly webinars. Okay, you can create a video that is kind of an evergreen type video, and what that means is that it can be used week in and week out, and it's, you know, it doesn't give like super specific details, but it gives enough to give the idea. You could set up a video that promotes the MLSP Wednesday webinars, and you could have this as basically featured on every one of your videos, or one of your videos that you set it to. So essentially you can choose your most recent, or you can choose a video so that every video it goes to, it could direct them back to that video saying, hey, are you interested in, you know, getting top quality, you know, training every single week, week in and week out, from the top earners in the industry that are tapped into what's going on in terms of YouTube marketing, blogging, Facebook, you know, paid marketing strategies. You know, we got you covered. You want to make sure that you get registered for this upcoming Wednesday, and you can say that in the video because every single Wednesday there's training in MLSP, except when it falls on a holiday, which is fairly rare. Okay, so pretty much that's going to apply to every single week. So you could create that video, put it on as a feature on your thing, and then people go to that video and watch it, and you can get leads that way too. You see? So if you're creating a mindset video, you're talking about mindset, or you know, you're talking about something, you know, whatever it may be, you've always got that one there being featured. Really cool feature. Awesome feature, actually. I think it's just really cool. And if you see what YouTube's doing here, they're trying to increase engagement. They want people engaged. So give them what they want. Play up, play up. Use these features to your advantage. Build your brand, guys. Build your brand. Getting leads, trust me, leads are not the end-all be-all. I know we talk about it a lot here in MLSP, getting leads, because it is important. But I'm telling you right now, it's not the end of the world. You know, if you're not getting, you know, massive amounts of leads. Now, I like getting leads, but trust me, you got to have some of the basics down too. Utilize it. You know, if you're building people who are subscribing to your channel, that's like a lead list, guys. Okay? Do you get that? When somebody subscribes to your channel, they have essentially become your subscriber, kind of like they subscribe to your list. You see, because what Google does, and a lot of times people choose it, is when they subscribe, or YouTube, when they subscribe, they'll get an email every time you post a video. And maybe some of you guys have seen that, but think about that for a second. Just think about it. Okay? If they subscribe to your channel and they get an email every time you post a video, you don't want to be posting videos every day, because you want to be in front of your prospects giving them value. Okay? So, and I recommend that, you know, you set up maybe even a special email or a special folder that emails you every time somebody you subscribe to, makes a video. You know, you might want to make a special folder if you subscribe to a lot of channels. Okay, but anyway, just some food for thought there. All right, here, this is really cool. The fan finder. Now check this out. Find more fans by letting YouTube promote your channel to the people most likely to love your videos at no cost to you. Oh man, doesn't that ring to your ears right there? Submit your channel ad to Fan Finder and get started. So what's really cool, and again, I don't have a lot, I will create a video specifically for this, but the YouTube Fan Finder program is part of our ongoing effort to build audiences on behalf of our partners. YouTube has and may continue to promote your content across YouTube, including on watch pages and search pages. As part of this effort, YouTube may promote the channel ads you provide and/or videos that are algorithmically selected with YouTube funding and managing the ad campaigns. In essence, guys, I mean, they're going to promote your stuff for you. Okay? Click that baby right there. All right? I'm promoting that. So yeah, and that's great because I don't even have enough videos in there to add to it at the moment, but I will. So, but really, you want to do that. I mean, their goal is to help increase engagement for you. Okay, so you can clearly see their motives here. That's why I'm saying you got to think differently about YouTube. You got to. You can't just look at this as a content machine to get leads all day long. Engage with your audience and give them some good stuff. All right. All right, next, let's look at the Advanced tab here. Now, this is super important, okay? Now, if you know, I mentioned about the annotations feature, okay, inside of YouTube. This is critical, especially when I show you what I'm about to show you. This is why you need to have annotations, okay? Now, a couple things here. set your country, obviously United States. This used to be Chile, but now it's United States for me. Channel keywords. I recommend, regarding advertisements, that you set it, do not allow advertisements. This will hurt any kind of conversions you get. Sure, you might benefit a little bit, okay, but if you are looking to get leads, I am talking about getting, having a well-balanced approach here. You do want to get leads, but you also don't want that to be the only thing. You want to build a following. You want to build a list, but also a people who are interested in your videos, okay? I recommend do not allow advertisements. Click that, all right? You can link an AdWords account. Don't worry about this unless you're going to get into YouTube PPC. I don't really do YouTube PPC. I just don't. I've farted around with it a little bit, but I don't ever plan on really doing it. I don't know. I just don't. It's not my plan. So if you want to play with it, I absolutely suggest it. But anyway, this is critically important. Associated website, okay? You need to go in and associate a website. Now, I have, I set up a new URL and with MLSP, and I verified it in MLSP, and I verified this. So you add it in. The process is fairly simple, but you add it in, and then it tells you that you need to verify it. Okay. So in essence, once you verify your channel, and it'll show you, you click to verify, and it'll take you to where you need to go through the verification process. And MLSP has it in the back office here. Okay. I'm gonna go ahead and log in here real quick and just show you where that is. Okay, so you're gonna log in here, all right, and you're gonna go here to where are we? Domain hosting. Okay, so you're gonna go here to domain hosting, and you're gonna verify it in here. And you do that. This is the one. You do that by getting the verification code. This verification code, and they will show you how to do it. In here, they'll take you to the site that you do it. Once you click that and go there, you're going to come here and you're going to watch this Google domain verification. And JP does a great job in showing you what to do. Okay, so follow this video right here. Click it there and just follow what he says on how to verify your domain. Okay, once you do that, it will show up in here as successful. Okay. So super important. You need this in order to have annotations clickable. All right. So, and another little tip I'll give you real quick. When you guys buy domains, okay, I never pay a full price for domains ever, 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 ever. I always go online and I do a search. And you know what my searches are? GoDaddy coupon codes. Okay. Always find a coupon code. I found one the other day. I bought a domain for 99 cents, a .com. I think I got this for 99 cents. That's how cool it is. Normally you pay 10 bucks. Do a quick search, save some cash. Just because I'm making good money doesn't mean I like to spend it all the time. I don't want to spend it if I don't have to. You know what I mean? So go get a coupon code. It's not that hard. They're all over the place. So, but you need to do this. Super critical. All right. Now, channel recommendations. Allow my channel to appear in other channel recommendations. Absolutely. That's more traffic. If somebody else is on somebody else's channel and there's a recommendation on there and it says go to my channel, absolutely. All right, subscriber counts. Display the number of people subscribed. Absolutely. I say do it. All right. You can integrate this with Google Analytics if you want, but not necessary if you want to get some more analytical data. But YouTube has some great analytics, okay, and we'll go ahead and click on that right now. Now, obviously, I only have 2 videos, and they haven't been uploaded very long, but here you go. You can, what's really cool, this is super important to get to know in your channel because you want to know how you're engaging people, okay? So you want to go down, you can choose videos, like, you can go through each of your videos. They're going to be listed down here. And you can look at how many views. You can look at the demographics, where people are coming from. You can know your audience like crazy. Okay, playback locations, where they're playing them. You know, it could be on the YouTube watch page, or maybe it's a mobile. Traffic sources. You know, here, like I said, I just created the channel, so it's not getting a lot of interaction just yet. But audience retention devices. Okay, this shows you like mobile phone, computer, critical stuff to know. Now, my other channel, just so you know, my other channel before I got shut down, like 30 to 40%, something like that, on my channel was getting viewed on a mobile phone. Okay, MLSP is mobile. All right, everything on their sites work. It's all mobile stuff now. You know, just so you guys know, I bought a product a couple weeks ago on MLSP, and you know what? I ordered it on my phone. I went all the way through on my phone. No hitch, no nothing. You can be confident MLSP is on the ball when it comes to the mobile stuff. All right. So audience retention. This is critical. Okay. This helps in not only helps, but it's a big factor in how well things rank. You want to engage people. Give them engaging stuff. You know, if maybe you guys have seen some of Frank's videos or even some of my videos, my current ones. I mean, I'm doing stupid stuff. You know, I just did one the other day where I said my alter ego showed up, you know, and I was doing these crazy little clips in between. And you know what? When you do these little things, like these stupid things, you know what it does? It breaks the monotony, okay? I mean, I can't tell you, and I have videos out there still, trust me, older videos where I'm literally sitting in front of the camera and I'm like, you know, just talking for 5 minutes. And to be honest, that gets monotonous. You know, people see that over and over and over. So it behooves you to start learning some editing, okay, and how to do some basic editing, because you really want to break it up. You ever notice, like, even if you watch a TV show, they're always like changing scenes and changing, you know, views and maybe a close-up, and then it's back again every you know 5 seconds or so. They're switching. You know why? Because they're keeping them engaged. People want to be, you know, seeing what's going on next. I'm not telling you to every 5 seconds, you know, switch your view and switching stuff around. It's going to be, you know, but you need to do those. Start doing those little things, cutting things up, zooming in, zooming out, you know, taking another shot, another angle, whatever, so that you can begin to do that. And we're going to be doing, you know, I plan on doing a lot more training on this stuff, and I know Frank is too, on video editing, how to do stuff better. I mean, we've invested in training where we're learning more of this stuff and how to do it better, how to create videos of high quality, how to do this kind of stuff, because really we want to teach it to you guys. I want to give you guys this value too, so that you're not just creating content that's not engageable. Now, when you're just starting out, obviously, I don't want you to go out and start worrying about editing videos. I want you to just focus on the content part of it. But as you go, eventually you want to build your skills in doing a little bit of editing on your videos. You know, and there's some cool things you can do. But anyway, retention is big, so learn some of that. Okay, engagement reports, subscribers, you know, likes, dislikes. You see, they're looking at all the likes and dislikes. I mean, look at it. They're giving you analytics of it. So if they're looking at it on your channel, do you think they're not also noticing on other people's channels as well if you're liking and disliking or favoriting or commenting or sharing those other videos? Trust me, they are. And they want to see that. So you want to make sure you start engaging on YouTube and commenting and sharing and doing all those fun things that YouTube wants you to do. And I promise you it's going to add to the authority of your channel, number one, because you're going to have internal backlinks going to your channel when you're commenting on videos. Internal backlinks, guys, that's a big thing. Okay, trust me. We haven't talked a lot about that, but that is a big deal. Okay, favorites, comments, sharing, and annotations. Okay, so with the annotations, I'm just going to show you real quick on here. Let's go over here to the video manager. Check this out now. Here's a video I made the other day. Now I'm going to show you here. We're going to go over here to the annotations. Now, let me pause this. All right. So what you can do is, here's an annotation. I'm going to delete that off here. Remember when I told you how important it was to have your your associated website. Now, it's very easy. Annotations are super important because what you want to do is at some point in the video you want to add an annotation. Okay. Now this little slider down here, you can slide this up and down at whatever point in the video. Okay. So let's say I want to put an annotation here on my video. So I'm going to put add an annotation. I'm going to go here and put a speech bubble. Okay. And what you can do is you can have calls to action on here. So you could say, like what you see for a, and I'm just giving you, the basics here for a more in-depth, I'm just going off the top of my head here, for a more in-depth review of why you need to be using YouTube in your business, click here. Okay, I'm just going off the top of my head. It's probably not the best copywriting there, but you get the idea. So what it does is it creates this little annotation, and you've probably seen these on your videos. Now people do close them. Now what I do suggest is that if you're going to do one, don't put it right here. Okay, ask yourself this. When you go to a YouTube channel, you see those banners that pop up right here? What do you do when those banners come up? Every time I close them. All the time. So you don't want to be in the same place that everybody else is. You want to do it differently. You want to break the cycle. Okay? What you want to do is kind of start doing this. Maybe put it over here like this in the corner. Okay? And set it up over here. Like what you see, for more in-depth review of why you need to be using YouTube in your business, click here. Okay. So what you can do then is you go ahead and set the font size. I usually put it to 16 and then adjust it so it looks pretty. All right. And then you can choose the font color. Let's go with white, and then let's do a background of, let's say, red. Okay. All right. And then again, you can choose where you want to do this. Now there's how long you want this to show up. Okay, so what you do is you can either set it here, or you can just go down here and you just drag it along. Okay, you can drag it along. So if I want this to appear for, looks like 5 minutes here, I'll leave it there. In this case, I'll just leave it here. Okay, and then what you're going to do is you're going to click this where it says link. Okay. And now I just set this up. It wasn't working earlier. It may not work now. I don't know. But what you're going to do is you're going to click here and you're going to link to your associated website. Remember the one that we verified and put on our channel? This is critically important, guys. And I'm going to show you why these are so important now and why they play a major role in the type of leads you'll get and types of conversions. Okay? So you've got a link here to your associated website. Remember, we're putting in, oops. Okay, cool. So it works. Now the cool thing is with MLSP, which is freaking awesome, you can go in here to MLSP. Once you have your domain in there, you could create a custom link. All right. If you want to put any link in here, as long as it's part of this domain that you have associated, okay, that's what's critically important. All right, you have to have the associated link in there. Now, if you want to go out to another site that's not with this, guess what you do? You go in here, you create a custom link using that, let's say right here, and you set it up using that domain. Okay, and what's really cool about it is that because you've got this feature in MLSP, you can pretty much send them to any website that you want. Okay, that's how badass MLSP is, because they give you the tools to do this stuff, and you're still using that domain. You can mask it, you can cloak it, and put that link in here. Now, I've seen nothing inside of YouTube's terms that have said any different about this. Okay, but you can use it for that too. So I can't say for sure, but I've never seen anything in their terms, and I've read through them quite a bit, especially lately. And I've seen nothing to that end. Okay, so anyway, you can preview it. You just click this link and it'll take you to whatever you have set up, your capture page or whatever. And it's important because, remember, we're linking out on this annotation. See where it just popped up, that little black thing? That's the link. So when people click that, it's like being able to put your own ads on your own video, okay? So super important. So what you'll do is you'll click publish, and then we're good to go there. Yeah. Okay, cool. So we publish it. Now let's go ahead and go over to the video itself.
My name is Mark Harbert.
Turn this down a little bit. Remember where I put this on? I think I put it on around here. There you go. Okay, well, yeah, I didn't get it set up 100% right, but anyway, what you want to do is once you get here, you're going to click this, and then it'll take you to your capture page. You see that? So why this is critical, and I'm going to show you this, okay, is when you go to a video. Now let me just show you a video. Let's go out here. Well, I can just do it here on my own. That's fine. Okay, so I'm going to tell you what, if you look at this, why having clickable annotations is super important. Now, I showed some of you guys this at Live the Dream, but what happens is you have a link down here to your capture page. And typically this has always been the way that we've directed people to click to get a lead, okay? It's super important because you need this on the video, because what happens is when you get to the end of the video, now I'm going to scroll down to the end of the video here, and I want you to see what happens, okay? We're going to play it. Watch what happens to the link. Just watch the link, all right? I don't know why it's not playing. I got a killer internet connection, so. Brian, you guys can hear me okay, right?
Yeah, dude, you're loud and clear.
Okay, awesome. I'm just going to refresh this real quick. All right, let's scroll. There we go. Now watch the link. Watch the link. Watch what happens when the video ends. Super important that you understand this, because this will hurt your lead conversions. Okay. When it ends, it switches to the share. Your link goes away. Okay. And what they want these people to do is they want them to share your videos, all right? Now, in order for them to get back, they have to click the About and then click the link, but most people may not know how to do that. So immediately, at the end of your video, you have lost your link. It's going to hurt conversions. All again, why the annotation, the annotation is super important, all right? So, what you want to do is, number one, you want to make sure you put an ending on your video, okay? Extend it out for 30 seconds, maybe a call to action on there to click the link. Or, I want you to see something else, okay? Let's refresh this video again, okay, and we'll let it play. Let me turn it down a little bit. Now, let's say I get to this point in the video, and I'm like, oh, cool, this is a great video. I'm going to like it. Now, watch what happens to the link when I like it. Oop, link is gone. How many people like your video? A lot of people will like it, some will dislike it. Okay, let's unlike it here. Let's refresh again, and let's see what it does when you dislike it. Oh, I guess, okay, so only if they like it, all right? I guess I can't dislike my own video. But I like it, okay? So you can see this is going to hurt conversions, okay? So, super important that you have the annotations on there. Okay, and giving them a place to click. I hope you guys get that. I hope that makes some sense there. You guys get that. But that's killer important, guys. Super important. And what you can do with these is put them sporadically throughout your video. If you have a longer video, like this is 8 minutes and 46 seconds, spread it out throughout the video in a couple different places. Okay, that way, it's not always in their face. You're just popping up every once in a while. Maybe you say something in the video that keys off of, what you want to say to get people to click off to your website. But they're giving you this feature, so use it. Okay, use it to your advantage. All right. All right. Let's see here. Just had a little. Let me go back here real quick. We're gonna end this here really quick, and then I'm gonna show you how to do some things. You got the audio library. You can add music to all of your videos. It's really cool. I mean, guys, it just give you all the tools. Now you don't really have a lot of choice here, so it can be, you want to, what's really cool is you look at this, download the track. So if I want to download this, I can download it. This is approved music on YouTube. You can take this song and then go edit it in yourself too. Okay, so you can do that. That's free to do. All right, but you got the video editor, so you can edit your own videos. I haven't really used this. And this editor is getting better. Okay, they're going to be doing better. I've actually been reading too that there's more plans on enhancing this editor. You can edit videos right in YouTube. Guys, excuses are out the window. Okay, on software. What software do I need? What do I need to do to really edit my videos, and what kind of equipment? All excuses gone, because what I'm about to show you is super fun, and what can I say? It's cool too. So let me go ahead and go back to my slides here real quick. All right, and we're going to go back here. All right, so again, barriers on starting a YouTube channel for most are your fear of the camera. Best way to get over that fear is just do it. You got to get on it and just start doing it. That fear will go away after your second video, I promise you. The first one, you're going to probably suck. I mean, you're probably going to suck at it. But fear of the camera is a big one that gets people, to stop doing it. All right, afraid, guys, if your hair is not good, don't worry about it. You can fix your hair in another video. Be confident in who you are and what you have to offer. Okay. A lot of times people don't do it because they're afraid of the criticism of others. All right. And YouTube, I will tell you, and I've said this before. Those of you guys that have been around a while, that YouTube seems to bring in some of the most negative people. Okay. So you will get negative comments. Okay. But you're going to get a lot of positive ones too, okay? Especially if you're providing good content, okay? Fear of rejection, and you don't know where to start. A lot of times people just don't know where to start, but guess what? Like I said, there's no more excuses with mobile phones, okay? Now, what's really cool is, you guys know that I just moved back to the States here, and I have been like, when I was in Chile, I had a little prepaid phone. I did not have an iPhone. I had a little prepaid phone. I mean, why would I have one? I could barely talk to people. I could speak some Spanish, but I was horrible at it. So my need to really call people and have a phone was really not there. I didn't, it was like, why? I don't need it. I'm not going to pay the money for it if I'm not going to use it. So first thing I did when I got here is I got a phone, because I was like, I know I'm going to be using a phone a lot. Of course, I got an iPhone. I love Apple, so I'm an Apple guy. And so immediately, I'm been on like an app binge. I'm like addicted to apps. All right. So, if you've got an iPhone or you've got a smartphone, apps can be really addictive. I'm in there. I'm like, oh, this is so cool. And so, one day, a couple weeks ago, I'm sitting there and I'm watching Rob 4's webinar, and I see what Rob 4 just launched, which is Audience Builder Pro. Okay, and my thinking is like, what he's showing us is totally automated when it comes to like the backlinking side. It's totally automated. You don't have to do anything except provide an RSS feed. Killer product that Rob put together, and what comes together from the mind of Rob 4 is just simply amazing. I mean, I don't think I've ever seen a bad product come out of that guy. So what he put together made it so easy for everybody to start doing video when you've got a phone. It could be an Android, could be whatever, it doesn't have to be an iPhone, to make videos. And I'm telling you right now, guys, the videos on my iPhone are sick quality. I mean, it's like sick quality. I mean, 1080p, you can have up to 1080p. It's so high quality and so high def. I could not get this on my webcam, okay? And really, the quality, like, it competes with some of the highest, DSLR cameras out there. Dude, it really competes well, okay? And you got the YouTube Capture app, okay? This is YouTube's app that you can download on your phone and create videos on the fly. Okay. Now, if you take the knowledge that we've taught you in Tube Traffic Mojo, where you do your keyword research, you can create a list of keywords and carry them around on your phone. Okay? So think about this. One day you're sitting there and you're waiting for your takeout. You order takeout and you're up there and you're sitting there and you're thinking, you know what? To kill some time, I'm going to whip out my keyword list. So you pull out your little keyword list on your phone, and you go, okay, cool. I'm gonna do this one on MLM prospecting tips. Bam! You pull out your phone, you open YouTube Capture, and you take you do your video right there. It could be 2-3 minutes. Maybe you just give one quick tip. Hey, this is Mark Harbert. I'm sitting here. You know what? I'm waiting for my pizza. And while sitting here waiting for my pizza, I was thinking, you know what? I got a really good tip I want to share with you, an MLM prospecting tip. When you're talking to people on the phone, this is what you want to do. I was listening to this Rockstar named Bill Pescasolito on a webinar, and he shared with me that if I talk to my prospects and talk to them in this way, I'm going to, this is how I move them along the process. I actually applied what he said, and this is my result. So if you're looking for a really good prospecting tip, you want to implement this into your business right away. To get more tips, MLM prospecting tips like I just shared with you, click the link in the description below or click right here, and this you can point it in your video, and that's when you can have your annotation pop up. Click right here, put your information in. I'm going to send you a free training on how to talk to prospects. Bam, you did it right there in 2 minutes, sitting in while you're waiting for your pizza. Now you've created it. The video's there. Now in YouTube Capture, you can take it and you can actually edit the video right on your phone. Now, if you, on my videos, okay, and let's see here, okay, hold on. On my video, I did a video today for demonstration purposes. I'm gonna show you a shot of it here in just a second, but YouTube Capture, it records the video for you, allows you to edit it. You can add in your own branding transitions and intros. If you have like a transition made on Fiverr, you can put that file on your phone and you can add it in. You can make cuts where you want, and you can you can add it in very easily. Okay, and it's so simple to do, guys. I mean, really, like if you do this, you could literally have a video created and edited within 5 to 6 minutes and uploading to YouTube. Okay, all right. You can add music to it. In the app itself, you add the music right in there. They give you all these. If you want to add music, you can. You don't have to. If you have some of your own royalty-free music that's okay to upload, you can add in your own music too if you have it on your phone. All you need is the file on your phone, and you add it in, plain and simple. Okay, they show you how to do it. You can adjust the volume on the level of the music. It's killer. All right, you optimize it with your title, description, and tags. Right as you enter it in, once you get it completed, you say okay, done, upload, and then you type in your title. Say you were going after MLM prospecting tips. One tip that is sure to get you results. That's your headline, your title. Next, you go to your description. You type in your URL to your capture page, and you give like maybe 3 to 4 sentences on what the video is about. Okay, add in some tags. Click done, upload, and what it does is it literally renders your video for you and uploads it straight to YouTube. Okay, bam, no more excuses. You got it all on your phone. Okay, you can do it all on your phone. And what's really cool here. Okay, here's the video I did. This video, I did it all from my phone. I did it today. I went on a morning walk. So I'm sitting out there. I created this video, and I had this up and online literally in about 15 minutes. Okay, I was messing around with it, and it was killer. So you can see right down here, created using YouTube Capture. I had it all plugged in, ready to go. It's optimized. It's rocking. And now what was really cool is with the product that Rob literally just introduced, you have your YouTube RSS feed tied in. Dude, we're talking automated backlinking, baby. I mean, how easy can you get? I mean, this is like killer easy for like the newbie. You know what I'm saying? There's no excuses, guys. Do video. You could create a video and keyword optimize it and have it start going out and getting backlink, getting social backlinks, getting blog backlinks, all from Rob's product. It's sick. It's sick. When I saw this, I was like, are you crazy? Of course I'm buying this. This is like killer for someone like me that does video and does YouTube stuff. I mean, guys, it's so easy to do video now. I mean, it's getting easier. This has been around. Maybe some of you guys have known about this, but you know, I don't know. I didn't know about it. You know, I just got here and got an iPhone. Are you kidding me? I just figured it out. But you know, put these things together, these tools together, man. You can be backlinking and ranking this stuff in no time. You know, and think about it. If you did this once or twice a day, oh my gosh, are you serious? You know, think about it. There's no reason you can't do a video or two a day, just out and about. You know, I mean, 2 to 3 minute videos are super powerful content creators that can really yield big results and get you leads. You know, so absolutely. You know, it doesn't get any easier than that. So there is no more excuses, guys. Okay, no more excuses. It's just it's not an option. You can't, you know, you got to get into this stuff and really help you in whatever aspect of your marketing you're in. If you're doing Facebook, trust me, you can do it too. Matter of fact, there's another part of your on the iPhone where you can upload it directly to Facebook, which, you know, I know a lot of you guys know that. I've seen it too. But the point is that you can create these videos and have them go on your page, you know, all the time. You know, I mean, your Facebook fans are your list as well. If you're running Facebook page, you know, your profile, whatever. Just think outside the box a little bit. I mean, it's crazy how some of the things are sitting right in front of our faces, but we don't use them. And you know how much that app costs? Nothing. It's free. It's totally free. Tie it into your YouTube account. Then you take your YouTube RSS, plug it into Audience Builder Pro, and bam, you totally automated. Totally killer stuff. Guys, that's it, man. I hope you guys got something out of this. Brian, what do you think, man? Good stuff? Bad stuff? Huh?
Nah, man, love it. You kidding me? All these some great tips in there, and really for a lot of people, you know, usually there's a ton of usual suspects always coming on here, which is awesome. I love seeing the familiar faces. It's like family. But you know, reality is there's 80 or 90% of the people on this webinar who don't even have a YouTube account, and just watching you play back there was just priceless. On all the updates, man, and you know, all that cool stuff as well. There's some cool little tricks, man. The annotation stuff you do,
Yeah.
that makes a difference, man. That was solid. Everyone was loving this stuff. You should have seen the comments. I wish we could go in there and see the pull them back so you could read them. But awesome, dude. It was killer. It was pure value.
Yeah. I mean, it's I'm telling you, man. It's cool, man. I mean, you know, I've been playing around with it, man. You got a text earlier, like this week, like, hey, sign up for this, Brian. You know, I'll like hit you. But you know, I mean, it's like you got all these little tools, you know, and we got to use them. You know, we got to just use them. Content is critical. It doesn't matter even if you're doing paid marketing. You got to be doing some content.
Yeah.
Content's important. You know, if you don't have content online, you know, it's you're nowhere. I mean, yeah, you can put some paid ads up, but always create content. I mean, you know, I look at Michelle, and you know, she does, you know, paid Facebook and all that, but she still creates content. You know what I mean? It's a huge part of what you do online.
Yeah, absolutely. Right on. Dude, I mean, seriously, that was awesome. This is going to be recorded for all of our members. Everyone was saying this is going too fast. I've taken so many notes, and I'll watch this again and again, which is great. If you're a member, you have that luxury. If you're not, you guys, just for the next 30 days, if you go to MLSP.com and take if you take the offer on the blog, you have 30 days risk-free. Let us know if you don't like it for whatever reason. We'll give you, you know, your money back, and you can devour. I mean, if you want to play on YouTube, what Mark just did is literally like a step-by-step exactly, you know, the analytics, looking at the back office of YouTube, the ins and outs of what to do. And my recommendation is pick up Tube Traffic Mojo for sure to really get the fine-tuning of it all. But, I mean, anyone on this webinar could go off and do some crazy good stuff with YouTube right now because of that. So that was awesome, man.
Well, you know, and this is what it's about. It's like, you know, for those of you that are on Facebook, I mean, you know, what does Michelle always talk about? It's like engagement, engaging your fans, engaging your market. And I mean, for me, you know, when I lost my channel, I was like, okay, you know, I can go set up a new channel right now, you know. But I was like, you know, I've still got some channels out there that are bringing in leads for me. I've got leads still coming in. And I'm like, you know what, I'm going to take a break from them, I'm getting ready to move, and I'm going to really think about it. I want to go, how am I going to go about this? How am I going to, you know, really utilize YouTube going forward? And, you know, really, it made me really think about where it was going with it. And obviously, it was like, give YouTube what it wants. You know, let's create something more than just pumping out videos to rank them in the search engines. You know, it's limited thinking, you know, and so I really want to expand the way I do it. And obviously, that's still an important part of it. You know, I'm not saying stop doing that, but it's one sliver of a big pie.
Yeah.
You know? And so, absolutely. Wow, man, a lot of cool comments here.
Yeah, I'm just replying to a whole bunch of them. That's cool. Cool. Okay, guys. Well, I mean, Mark, what do you got? Do you have 10 minutes of questions in here? You want to call it a night?
Yeah, okay, totally. We can totally. Now, I've seen a couple things in here where people are like, you know, wondering about Android phones. And here's the thing, YouTube Capture. I don't know how you know if it works with Android. Honestly, I don't know. But I'll tell you right now, there's a couple other apps out there, and I've got my phone right here. You know, I've been totally addicted to this thing, but there's a couple other apps out there I was playing around with that you guys can check out, and one of them is called Video Shop. And that's another one where you can create a video, and they've got a little editing thing on there where you can edit it. I didn't play around a lot with that. I did use YouTube Capture. I like that better. So if you have an iPhone, use that. But you know, do your own searches. Find some other apps on your phones that can, you know, work for that reason. But you know, that video that I created, I shot it, edited it, uploaded it, and did everything with it only with my phone. That was it. I didn't do it with anything else. You know,
I love that part of the training, man. You're just like, you don't need anything. You have your phone.
Dude, and you plug it into Audience Builder Pro. Are you kidding me? It's like instant. You know what I mean? It does backlinking for you. You know, it's not to say you might not have to do like some more backlinking with like Fiverr or something. But you know what's really cool? Fiverr just released their own app too. You can buy gigs right on your phone. You know what I mean? Like a backlinking gig. Hey, do some backlinks here. Bam, bam, bam. You're done.
Pretty disgusting, man. Pretty simple.
So, but cool. Let's see.
Yeah, right on, man.
My YouTube Capture videos on my iPhone take forever to upload and render. Any suggestions? The only suggestion I can give you is get an iPhone 5. Because mine really didn't take that long. You know, mine was like a 7-minute video, I think, and I think it took like a minute and a half to do, so it didn't take that long for me. Of course, it can also be like, you know, if you're on your data plan, if the data plan is slow, you know, I have it set, you know, as soon as I walk in the house, it connects directly to my Wi-Fi at home, which I have killer Wi-Fi, so, you know, it just it uploaded right away, you know, really fast. So you can create the video, edit it, do your thing. When you get home, just have it connect and automatically upload for you. You know.
Yeah, awesome.
Let's see here. The YouTube Capture is not available for Android. Another good recommendation. Again, go do your own searches too, guys. Try those ones I just mentioned. Let me get rid of some of these. I record my video on iPod. When I upload it, shows YouTube as a vertical rectangle. Can I change this? Well, one of the things that when you get on the app, okay, a lot of people will record their video like this. The best thing to do is put it in landscape, you know, so it changes, you know, because that like this, it should record, you know.
Yeah, that way. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So record it like this rather than like this. Okay. That should make a difference for you. Okay. Because your iPhone has like that internal, what do you call it? Thing switches back and forth.
Yeah, it thinks it's all smart and autocorrects you and all sorts of crazy stuff.
All right. Does YouTube have their own channel to discuss in detail how to set up a channel? I already have a channel, the green, okay, but I need to clean it up a lot. Yeah. The other thing is too, I mean, in our course we do talk about it, how to optimize it. So all those things still apply. You know, what we taught in Tube Traffic still applies. I mean, You know, we are in the process of doing right now some updates to it. There's a few minor things that need to be updated. You know, nothing major. You know, but everything else in there is still the same. You know, so you can get that course and be extremely confident. And Brenda, you can just search around YouTube and see that there are some cool things. I don't have the exact link for you, but just go there and read up on their terms. Find some of their little training areas where they talk about what it is, how to do things. It's really cool. Hey, Mark, great stuff. One question: in what software can I create branding transitions and intros? Guys, Fiverr. You know, I wouldn't even, to be honest with you, unless you got the time on your hands, which I know a lot of people, you know, a lot of you guys still work. I wouldn't even mess with that stuff. Find somebody and have them do it for you. You know, if you have a graphic, give it to them.
Yeah.
But you can go to Fiverr and get that done. Okay. Is Tube Toolbox good? I don't know. I've never used it, but I'll tell you guys right now, stay away from fake views. Okay, stay away from them. Okay. At one point, you used to be able to do that. You can't do it anymore. They're gonna nail you. You know, Frank was doing some testing on getting some different type of views. He got all these views, and they literally YouTube took the video down and then re-uploaded it for view abuse.
Are you serious?
They took it down and they re-uploaded it for him. So
wow.
What they did was it was to get the views off of there, and it changed up the URL. So all the backlinking he did was totally.
Oh, it sucks. Gosh,
Yeah.
they're getting smart over there.
Yeah, so you can't get fake views anymore. You just can't. You know, and that's part of the reason you want to start building a community around your channel of people. You know, just creating good content, sharing it on Facebook with your Facebook friends. You know, engaging people. You know, and doing it that way. Trust me, it'll go a long way. Kevin Hoff is asking why I'm such a stud. Well, I don't know, but thank you, Kevin. I appreciate that. What's the tab in the MLSP website for setting up the associated website? Just go under when you get in there, go under account, and then go to domain hosting, and it'll show you in there. Okay, it'll show you in there where to go. Okay.
Yep.
There's a video in there JP did, and it walks you right through the whole process of setting it up and verifying it. All right. Does it matter if you upload the video directly from the iPhone YouTube app, or is it better to upload the video to your computer, rename it your keyword, and then upload it to YouTube from the computer? Here's the deal. Okay. Now we teach you in Tube Traffic Mojo that before you upload it, you need to change your file name to the keyword. Okay. I was looking at that. I don't really see a way to do that inside the app. Here's the thing. Okay. It's not that. I mean, it is. It's not going to be the end of the world if you can't name your file the keyword. Okay. The sky is not going to fall. It's not going to hurt you in ranking. That, you know, it's really not going to play that big of a role, especially when it comes to Google ranking. In YouTube, it's maybe a little different, but guys, it's not that huge of a deal. Okay, and I know there's some people out there that think, oh, well, I'm not going to do it because I can't rename my file. Guys, it's not that big of a deal. Trust me. Okay, if you do some of the other optimization stuff, you're going to be fine. You're going to be fine. So, you know, don't sweat it. Okay. Let's see, where was I? Can you use a SoundCloud clip as background music for your YouTube video? Bradley, here's the thing. You can if you own it. I would never ever use anybody's music that is not your own that has a potential has a copyright on it. Okay, you know, you never want to do that. Okay, because it's without permission, without express permission, because you're leaving yourself wide open. There's plenty of places that you can go online to get royalty-free music. You can go to, I think, just type in royalty-free music. And I mean, there's some sites out there you can download it for free. You know.
If you go out and buy my band's record, you can use it. We won't see you. It's This Is Citizen or Everyone But Pete.
Dude, I love you guys' music.
Back in the day. I know Harbert was a fan.
Yeah. Dude, when's the next everybody? What is it? Your band? Everyone but Pete. When's the next concert, bro? I'm coming, man. I'm flying up.
We're itching, man. We're itching. Yeah, now you don't have to go, country jumping. You can just fly over here.
Dude, let me tell you, man. I was online the other day, and I told you guys this the other day, but I was online looking for plane flights for LTD5, and I was like, "Are you kidding me?" It was $280. I'm like, "Oh my god, man, that was like a dream." I was paying $1,400, $1,500 round trip from Chile, so it was crazy. All right, great info. I didn't quite get the whole website annotation thing. My account wasn't verified, so I didn't have that option. Yeah, you got to verify your account, Nina. So make sure you do that. Definitely not difficult to do. It's very easy to do. You can do that. It's not hard. Okay. Just take your time, walk through it, and you can get it done. No biggie. For Android, which app you said fine works like you? I don't know. I don't know for Android. I don't have an Android phone. Just search around, guys. Look for an app that you can upload. Now, I do know that even inside of like the iPhone, and I know you're talking about Androids here, but like you can shoot a video and like right from within your camera. Okay, there's this. You can upload straight to YouTube right from your camera. So like here's a video, I know you guys can't see this, but you just scroll and it says right here, upload to YouTube, and it's got it listed right there. So you can pull it up on your camera and then set it up, and it gives you title, description, tags, what definition do you want to upload it in, everything. You can put the highest definition in there. Tags, you're good to go. And then public, everything you can do, and then you just, you click publish, and it sends it right up to your YouTube channel.
I mean, guys, for people who are looking for, literally, you can go up you may not want like the 5S is kind of expensive, but Mark's right. If you just upgrade your phone a little bit, I mean, literally, it records in like the sharpest HD, and you can do it all from your phone and be extremely mobile. Now, you're not going to do a heavy, like if you really want to do keyword stuff, you're not going to want to do that type, like really do it heavy, like changing the file name and things like that. But for quick videos when you're on vacation, or if you're just playing around and you just you should be producing content anyway. This isn't going to be the 500 keyword stuff in the description like what Harbert teaches in Tube Traffic, but it gets start building a following, start producing content, and staying consistent with it. And a little iPhone or Android, whatever, is not that much. You can probably go down to your service provider and upgrade your term or whatever. I shoot this AT&T one. Mark, I don't know if you have Verizon. Yeah, you said, I don't know if you bundle all that stuff. You have Verizon.
I actually got this through Rocks, so.
Oh, okay. So you've got Verizon Internet, is what you said.
Yeah, Verizon Internet, right?
Okay. Yeah, guys. I mean, if you have AT&T, something that they literally just started so that to stay competitive, is you don't have to pay for these phones up front. You can actually you can take out like a 22 or 26. I'm not promoting the heck out of AT&T or anything, but literally you can, instead of paying for 3 or 5, whatever these are, they're kind of expensive. You can pay like $15 a month over a 24-month period or something like that. It might be like $30 a month, and then you can continue to keep with the most recent update of the recent product launch thing, and just pay like little increments. And so, $20-30 a month versus $500 up front gets you a high quality phone and a high quality recording device that you can literally just record stuff on your phone and on the fly like Harbert's showing you.
Yeah.
So if you have AT&T, to my knowledge, it's the only cell phone provider that's allowing that right now. If you have it, you may want to check it out.
Yeah, totally. Absolutely. I have a question here. Why do you recommend Easy Video Suite in your course? That's just a product. Here's the thing. One of the things that I am doing now, and I'll tell you right now, when my YouTube channel got shut down, I had blog posts. I had, like probably 40, 50 blog posts with YouTube videos embedded in there. So when that channel got shut down, I now have 40, 50 video, blog posts that have a blank video in there. It's just got a YouTube player and there's nothing there. So how I'm going about this now is when I put videos on my blog, I am not using YouTube. I'm using Amazon S3 to host my videos. And I mean, even using MLSP hosting for it. That's what I'm doing. I want total control over what goes on my blog. Okay, so for me, I'm not going to be posting YouTube videos on my blog anymore. Okay, just for this simple fact that as I go, 2-3 years from now, when I have 1,000 posts on my blog, I do not want all these blog posts with empty videos in them if it gets shut down. I'm just protecting my investment as I go forward. I want control over that. That's the one thing I can control. But what's cool is I'm actually can upload directly to there and to YouTube at the same time from how I use that. So anyway, that's why. And there's plenty of other players. I recommend you starting out, just use MLSP's hosting. That's the best way to go. Make sure you got mastery and use it. That's why it's there. It gives you the tools you need all in under one roof, guys. Let's see here. A lot of questions. Wow. Where do I find my YouTube channel URL? Probably stupid, but here you go. It's simple. You just go to YouTube, and you go to your main channel page, and it's going to be youtube.com/user USER/ your username. So whatever it is, like mine is MLM Video Formula, or yours might be / Brian Finale, or whatever your name is, whatever you have it set at, and that's what your URL is going to be. All right. I'll give you guys a little hint. If you ever have like a major question and you're not sure how to do something, go to YouTube. Go to YouTube. Dude, today I was trying to figure out some techie stuff, and I went to YouTube, did a quick search, found a video, and I was like, within 30 seconds, I had my answer. It's amazing.
Yeah, I was doing the same thing with GarageBand yesterday. Didn't know exactly how to do what I wanted to do, man. Google, literally. For those who are maybe newer to the internet, just ask the question in YouTube as you would speak it to a person, and the first video showed up. It was about a 3-minute video. I had my answer in the first 20 seconds. It's just incredible. I mean, it's a good time to be alive. It really is. It's so cool.
Yeah. So, free play music. That was by Anastasia Rachel. That's good.
Anastasia Rachel, you know her, dude. What's up, Anastasia?
I always forget how to pronounce it, man.
Yeah, it's a unique one, that's for sure.
Yeah. I'm a Yankee, man. I can never pronounce things right. But I missed how to add the website because of Biddy verifying my account. Do you mind repeating how to add the website, where I find it in MLSP? Okay. Real quick, if you go, let me see here. Let me just share my screen again real quick. I'll share this here. All right, so back over to YouTube to associate your website. You're going to go to your let's go to the video manager. Once you get over to this site, okay, which mainly is your dashboard, okay, you're going to come to your dashboard, and then you're going to go down here to channel settings, okay, and then you're going to go to the advanced tab, all right. Now, once you get to the advanced tab, you're going to go here to associate website. What you're going to do is enter in your website, the domain that you bought for 99 cents if you get the coupon code and you go on Google and search for it. And
awesome tip, by the way.
Dude, totally, man. Seriously, like even for renewals, go search for renewal codes. I get renewals sometimes for $6.
Oh, that's awesome, man.
I mean, especially, I think you guys own like a couple thousand domains, don't you?
about 3,000. It's disgusting.
Yeah, seriously.
Yeah.
It's like,
didn't even think about that.
It's crazy. You guys save a lot of money, especially if you have a lot of domains. I think I got about 30 or 40 myself. But so you want to go here. You put it in. You click, add it, and then it asks you to verify it. When you click verify, it's going to take you over to like a site, and it'll give you the directions on how to do it. You go into Webmaster Tools, you add the site in Webmaster Tools, and then it gives you the directions on how to verify it. And then you're going to come over to MLSP, you go under your account tab, go to domain hosting, and then you're going to watch this Google domain verification by JP. He goes into all of it right in this. He walks you right through the process. Okay? Simple as pie. Use these videos. Sometimes, guys, people get asked questions, and it's like every step inside MLSP has a video to it, showing you how to do it. Utilize these videos, go through them. They help big time. All right, that's the simple process of it. Definitely not difficult. For sure.
Bernadette and Kathy, some familiar faces always. I love it. What's up, guys?
Yes, already answered that one. Does anyone have the issue from video from iPod upload as vertical? Yeah. Again, guys, you know, I've seen this question a couple times, but the vertical, look, is very simple. Okay, on an iPhone, when you're recording yourself, if you record yourself with your phone vertical like this, you're gonna get that vertical look. But if you take it and you put it in landscape mode and you record like this, now you get the widescreen look. See, the iPhone has that sensor in it that picks it up and it switches. Okay, so you want to make sure you record your videos with your phone like this, not like this. All right. Yeah, host on MLSP, then upload to the blog from there. And correct me if I'm wrong, Brian, but MLSP created a WordPress plugin as well for the hosting, right?
Did we?
Yeah, I think so.
Oh, man, there's so much going on. I'm not sure if we did or not.
I'm pretty sure. I think you guys had one for the hosting.
Oh, sweet, sweet.
I've never used it, but I know about a month or two ago, Jim was talking about it or something. I don't know.
Yeah, we may have.
Awesome. Thank you, Kathy. I appreciate that. Good to see you. All right. Thank you, Carlos. Appreciate that. That's it. That's it for the questions. Cool. Awesome. Did you guys enjoy that? There's no more questions. Good stuff.
Harbert, you get to rest well tonight, sir. That was a good 2 hours.
That was fun, man. I got to tell you, like, the other day when I saw Rob launch that product, I was like, I freaking love this. Anytime you can automate something and just, like, forget about it.
Music to your ears.
Oh, just total music, man. It just fits so beautifully with the mobile thing, man. It fits so beautifully.
Yeah, yeah. Dude, I'm glad you picked that up, too. A lot of people are starting to see results with that. It's pretty awesome.
Well, and you know, I just seen one comment in here, too, where somebody is saying, man, why did I not figure that one out? I mean, that's what I'm saying. Like, some of these tools, like, literally are right in front of us. It's just like we never see them, you know?
Yeah.
And it's like we never put two and two together, you know? And, you know, the simple little things we can do, for sure.
Yeah. That's why, you guys, for the hundreds of people on right now, that's why you show up. Because you never know, one little nugget here or there said a different way or just shown to you the way Mark showed you tonight. You didn't even know it was there, and it's so simple yet so powerful, and it make all the difference in your marketing. It really can.
You know, one last thing too, Brian, I wanted to point it out. You know, you were saying about how you might not be able to do like this big elaborate long description, but guess what the cool thing is? You can shoot the video, optimize it on your phone, upload it, and then later when you get home and you're on your computer, you can always go and add it later. You know, you can always go and edit the video and optimize it further if you want. But, you know, there's plenty of videos out there that rank without that long description. So while that will help you, and I would recommend you do it when you can, it's still not gonna. It's one of those. It's like naming the file. It's like not that super critical. It helps a little, but it's not gonna hurt you if you don't do it in the long run.
Yeah, cool, man. I mean, you got the idea with the automation, the rank and stick, and the audience builder pro, and the feeds and everything, man. You can pretty much dump whatever you want, and you'll be pretty good.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Cool.
Cool, dude. Well, Mark, always indebted to your service and your everything, the value, man. This was so cool. This is video, you know, was always one of my favorite, if not the thing. And I love when you and Frank come on here and rap about it, because it's ever changing. There's always nuances and little tidbits, and you guys are on the you know, literally on the front, boots on the ground, just what's going on in there. So I'm grateful to have you in this community. And I speak for everyone who is still on and everyone who is watching this recording, this 2 hour. Well, dude, we're definitely going to turn this into a system campaign. This was awesome. Whoever's watching
awesome.
this.
That's good. We need
one. Updated one, new video one for sure. Yes, sir. Cool, man.
Awesome. Well, cool beans.
Well, dude, any last words?
No. love you guys, man. Love this community. Love every one of you guys, man. It's awesome. Keep doing the thing, and you know, make it happen, guys. That's what it's all about. You got all the tools right in front of you. You don't need them. Half the tools you don't need all this elaborate stuff to do it. You just gotta get on it and do it. And
no excuse. There's no excuse after what just Mark showed you with one of these. Really
absolutely, absolutely.
Yeah.
You don't even need flip cameras anymore. I mean, really, why do you even need a flip camera?
Seriously.
Seriously, why do you need it?
Yeah.
So, anyway.
Cool, man. Well, guys, that's Mark Harbert. Check us out. Check him out on Facebook. You know, we don't usually when you show up for these guys, more often than not, there's nothing for sale. There really isn't, and we don't pay Harbert to donate 2+ hours of his time away from his business, and more importantly, his family. So, if you're still listening right now, just go over to Facebook and say hi, say thank you, Mark. If you want to just drop something in the group so they can see you, start a thread, that'd be awesome.
Yeah, cool. I'll go in there right now and be there.
Cool. Yeah. Love you guys. For our guests, MLSP.com, this recording is not just going to go out to anyone. It's for members only. And for the guests, I'm going to redirect you in just a second here to MLSP.com. In fact, the pricing page where you can just sign up and take the next 30 days, like it is going to charge you. The system's going to charge you, but there's no risk. We're not even asking you to make a decision. Just sign up. Just take a leap of faith. We've been here for years, and all we really want to do is help. And if you like this type of training and hand-holding and you know what's going on right now to help you get leads, this is what we do for a living. This is all we do, and really all we want to do is help you build your business, period. So you're going to be redirected in just a second. Take whichever package you want, and if you don't like it for whatever reason in your first 30 days, let us know. Just send an email to support or go under your My Account tab and simply cancel and refund, and we will give you your first month back, whether you take the gold or the mastery. Really, we prefer you take the mastery, but spend some time on the site if you need to, or if you are ready to join, just do it, and just go out on a limb on this one and trust that we will take you and lead you as much as humanly possible and show you what's up and how to build this thing online. So that's Mark Harbert over there, L5 leader. My name is Brian. Have a great night, everyone. Thank you for spending a good couple hours with us, and we'll be here next week, same bat time, same bat channel, with another leader doing the thing, providing more value and changing some lives. Harbert, man, just love you, dude. You know how much I care for you, and appreciate who you are and all you give and really all you give, because you are, like I said, pure leader, man. You just literally, we chat all the time. I see what you do. I'm on your list, and I see what you, man, you just exude leadership qualities, service, making sure other people get what they need, and giving without any want in return, and that's you, brother, and I just appreciate you, and so does this community. So, yeah,
that's
it comes
what
out.
it's all about, man. That's why I love it here. You rock, dude. Appreciate everybody.
You,
have a good
Talk
night.
soon, everyone. Later, Mark. Talk soon. Have a great night.
You know what? Later.